If one day I was abducted by aliens, my hope is that they would tell me everything about space. This is actually a dream of mine. I want to be abducted by aliens, and I've actually seen a UFO before. So, got pretty close, but I just didn't get abducted, which is a bummer.
And we were playing some basketball, and we looked up in the sky, and there was these 3 UFOs. I know it sounds crazy, but it happened.
I believe it.
You believe it?
Morning, Chicago. I'm Nick Jonas, and I was told I'm allowed to do the next segment, so I'm gonna fill you in here. Dramatic new video has some UFO believers claiming aliens are getting bolder in their attempts to communicate with us. Yes, this new video was shot in West London. People stopped to watch what looks to be a larger mothership and a fleet of smaller ships zipping around in the clouds. You be the judge.
I'll show you.
Hello, everyone. This is Nick Jonas here, and welcome to this edition of When Aliens Attack. Today we are speaking about some very serious attacks when aliens... I'm not going to carry on with this. It's a bad joke. I'm just really excited because recently I had the opportunity to do a segment on a local news channel in Chicago where I got to talk about aliens, which is one of my favorite topics. And so if you have any alien stories, please send it. What would you do if an alien abducted you? Thank you. An alien question. If an alien abducted me, well, I would do all that I could to try and have a conversation with him. I wouldn't be freaking out. I wouldn't be, trying to get away. I would look him straight in the eyes, and I would say, I want to know. I want to know everything that you can tell me. And they would say, can't tell you anything, because different species, crossing some lines we shouldn't cross. And then I'd say, listen to me. You can trust me. I'm a trustworthy guy. And then they would break, and they'd go, okay, what you want to know? This is what we're dealing with. And then I would come back down, and someone would say, hey, Nick, what did they tell you? And I'd say, Scout's honor. So, just...
I absolutely believe in aliens. I think it's very stupid for us to think that we're the only living creatures in the universe. I have an alien experience. Basically, I was in my backyard a couple years ago, and I was playing basketball with some friends, and I look up in the sky.
Where?
LA, here. And I see 3 flying saucers flying in a triangular formation. I'm like, am I the only one seeing this? They're like, no, we're seeing it, bro. Go online. There's 2 other sightings in Canada and in Vegas that are exactly similar. Think about it. Aliens.
What else could it have been?
I don't know. I'm not trying to make it anything else. I'm trying to just...
You are on
So when I was 14, maybe I was in my backyard playing basketball with some friends, and I looked up in the sky, and there was 3 flying saucers.
Really?
So this is Hollywood, and everyone was like, it's a movie set. And I was convinced it was real, and I looked up online, and there was 3 identical sightings in other states.
Wow.
And so I'm a firm believer in aliens.
Gotcha.
And terrestrial life.
When did you see a UFO?
So this was probably 8 years ago. I was in my backyard in LA, and looked up in the sky, and there's 3 flying saucers. And I looked at my friend, and I said, are you seeing this, or am I losing my mind? And he was seeing the same thing. And then I went online and looked, and there were 3 identical sightings 2 weeks before.
And were you the only one that saw it that night?
No, it was me, my friend, and there was a bunch of people in LA that saw it.
So is it because, and I would love to believe in UFOs, and there's no reason that there wouldn't be life. If we're all there are in the universe, then I think it's a right old mess. But you guys around there, you've got the Pacific out to one side, and you've got all the Navy stuff that goes on out there. You've got the desert on the other side. So it's quite open for those sort of military maneuvers, isn't it?
Nah, I don't know. That's assuming a lot that they would just do that right there and all those people would be able to see it, to me at least. But I don't know, that blue light, it freaks me out in the best way possible. I'm really excited to get back to LA. I leave in a couple hours. I'm going to go try to find the UFO.
Like the Mayan ruins.
Well, Nick, I'm not
That's pretty interesting. But that's interesting.
It is very interesting.
Because it's aliens.
It's definitely not aliens.
It's for sure aliens. Pyramids, also aliens.